Hello students, once again welcome in SYBSc and SYBCS. I am Assistant Professor Khandizod and I am going to teach you subject English. It is a choice based credit system, that is a 35 and 15 pattern. Welcome in academic year 2020 and 21. The text is given for SYBSc and SYBCS subject English. The text name is given Horizons English in multivalent context. Horizons. Do you know the meaning of horizons? Horizons, it is a concept, it is a geographical concept and a scientific concept. It is a line between earth and sky, where earth and sky meets. It is called a horizons. It is a literal meaning, but in a connotative meaning is multivalent. Means for your knowledge there must not be boundaries. There should not be any boundary. Your knowledge should be wide. So through the subject you will get more knowledge. Your abilities will be improved. Before start the syllabus and the question paper format, we will see the importance of English. Why learning English is important. Why the university chosen the subject for SYBSc and SYBCS. The importance of English, that nowadays you can see everywhere, wherever you will go, you can see or you can observe the English. Everywhere English will be displayed in pamphlets, in multimedia, in schools, in government offices. You can see there is a language that is official language is English. English is a second language. In our country, English is a second language, that is for college level. English is a second language. School syllabus and college syllabus, everywhere you can see there is a language. English is preferred as a media. Whether you are looking for a new job nowadays, you are pursuing degree, that is a BSc or BCS. After a year you are going to face your professional world, where you have to communicate only in English language, because their level, they maintain their level as an international level. If you will travel, if you will go anywhere, so you can see English is used as a functional, as a official language, or to make communicate with them. That increase your career skills. It will help you to improve your career skills. If you will get a job, there are some skills which can be used to improve your quality. Here are 10 reasons to learn English. Why the university has given you the subject. First of all, first reason, English is a global language, as we have known from standard first or from standard fifth. If you see everywhere English language is used for communication. The fact is given here, English is the official language of 53 countries over the world. Means you can imagine how important English is to communicate or to connect the world. Second reason, studying English can help you get a job. This is the most important thing, that you are going to learn English. Am I right? If you want to get the job now, after the year in TYBSc or TYBCS, after a year, you are going to face some interviews, some seminars, uh, webinars, and online seminars. English is the language of science. Here it is mentioned for science students or computer students. There are programs, some theories. There are completely in English language. If you want to explain, if you want to present these theories, so you must be fluent in English. So this subject will help you to improve your skills, to improve your quality, and to improve your knowledge and gain so much knowledge. Computers, diplomacy and tourism. Knowing English increases your chances of getting a good job in multinational companies. If you will observe nowadays, there are so many companies from other nations, other countries, who established in our countries, in our country. There are so many companies which will give you chance to get a job, but you are not able to speak in English fluent, so you won't get job. So this is why the subject is for you to get a job. This is the most important point why you want to learn English this year, for presentation, for communication skill, to get your ability to overcome your communication power. For example, if you want to get a job, there is a first step, that is application letter. You should be aware about that, how the application letter is written for job. Okay, application for job, application for leave, application for any some kind of reasons. Then presentation is the most important. In the TYBSc or TYBCA BCS, there will be some topics or groups where you want to present a presentation. So what kind of presentation, what kind of subject, how to present, how to give explanation, and how to highlight your points, how to highlight your research. So that must be so much fluent and that must be comprehensive. So presentation is the most important, and you will get through this language how to present, vivas, online interviews, seminars, webinars, etc. So these are the skills through these subjects where you will get the golden opportunities. These are the basic important skills to get a new job, because nowadays you can see how there are employability is decreasing in multinational companies or some private companies. If you are able to give quality in communication skill also and your quality of work, so you will get a job, and this subject will help you to get a job with your quality. Then third point, many scientific papers are written in English. If you will observe, if you will see many magazines, national magazines, the scientific papers are in English language. English language. In the last century, example is given here. In the last century, the number of scientific papers written in English has started to overweight the number of papers written in the native language. But the ratio you can see, the ratio is 40 is 1. 40 is of 1. Means 40 papers in English language and 1 paper in a native language. Means you can observe, you can realize how the English is the important for scientific papers or to get a job. Am I right? To improve your knowledge, to improve your communication skill, to improve your quality, they must be fluent in English. They must be fluent in English. Otherwise, there no window will be open for job or to go out of the country. Learning English can help you meet new people. As we have seen in the first point, English is the official language of 53 countries over the world. Means 53 countries used English language as a official language. Means in government offices, in companies, in school, in colleges, wherever you will go in a market, the English is used as a official language. The most important point is here, English is the language of the media industry. Media industry. If you will go, there are so many opportunities to go in media also. Media industries, for example, news or some Hollywood global media or the TV shows, books, songs, wherever you can observe the language English is used to communicate. Am I right? Media industry, there everywhere English is used for anchoring, for serials, in some so many various types of connecting shows. Next point, English is the language of the internet. Internet is the window of the world. It is called. You might have listened the word, that is the internet is the window of the world. English is a particularly important language online, with more than half the content on the internet written in English. You might have seen, you might have learned about that. The internet, the wide knowledge, whatever you will search that in English. Nowadays we can search in a mother tongue also. So there is world's largest tech companies are based on English speaking countries. If you will go for meeting, if you will go for seminars, their only media and medium is English is used to communicate, to conversation. Am I right? For traveling is a lot easier with a good knowledge of English. In a traveling also, day to day life, you can imagine, you can observe that in a traveling also, if you go out of the country, for example, imagine you are a Spanish person or you are Indian on holiday, you might have gone there in Thailand, while your hotel receptionist might not be able to answer your question in Spanish. Yes, but only language in English. She can speak in English or he can speak in English. So, how you will communicate with them, whatever your needs, whatever your questions, how will you communicate with them? So, English is the connecting language for in a traveling also. If you will go out of the country, if you will go for research, if you will go for some training, so there only English is used for official language or to connect as a medium. The next point, English is one of the most important languages for business. That is one of the most important points for BCS students or BSc student. For business, if you want to go for private job, so business is the important thing. Whether you are a business owner, student or employee, okay, now you are a student, but after the year or after post graduation, you will find that in a business also, language, English language is used to connect, to communicate, to conversation, for conversation. Yeah, English is considered to be one of the most important business languages due to being the de facto language. This is the fact. Over the world, over the 53 countries used English as the official language. You can imagine how important language English is. Yeah, for business also. In business, if you want to convince your client, if you want to convince your boss or some employees, for training also, So there must be your communication language, your convincing language should be appropriate, and there must be proper principles. Am I right? Next point, with English you can study all over the world. As I have told you, internet. In the internet, every fact and every knowledge you can find on the internet. So likewise, study all over the world. Since English is spoken in so many different countries, I have said you that offer programs in English, some computer programs, scientific papers, business, your interviews, some group discussions where you will get knowledge through this subject, because the syllabus is not so much large, not so much vast. You can get easily for marks also and knowledge also, but the knowledge is important for your future life, for your professional life. And the last one, English gives you access to multiple cultures. As we all are known, our country, India, there are so many cultures. If you want to learn them, if you want to get the knowledge, you must learn about English. Good knowledge of English allow you to access your multiple cultures. Am I right? So cultures, through the cultures you can convince your company employees. There are so many types of employers are there from various states, but they can communicate in English, only in English, because their mother tongue, we cannot learn mother tongue in few days. So English is the best option, and we are going to give you opportunity to learn English with so many skills after your graduation, after your post graduation. If you are not able to speak English, if you are not able to get some skills to get a job, so it will be all in vain. Am I right? Now we are going to see the syllabus for semester 3. Text, I have told you, Horizons, English in Multivalent Context, that is Board of Editors, Orient Black Swan. So what is syllabus? It is not so much vast. There are only 3 units. The first unit, that is a literature. And first, that is a short story, A Shadow by R.K. Narayan. It is an Indian writer. Second, poetry. Their first poem, La Belle Dame's Mercy by John Keats. Where the Mind is Without Fear by Rabindranath Tagore. Then unit number 2, the most important thing, as we have already discussed about the importance of English. These 2 lessons are the most important lessons, that is conversational skill. For your personal life, for your professional life, it will be beneficial for your future. So what will be in a conversational skill? The sample dialogues, useful expressions, sample dialogues. Dialogues are there. What kinds of dialogues? Permission, apologizing, then how to convince, how to help through the language. You can get the dialogues. Useful expressions and exercises in given the topics. For example, introducing yourself and others. This is the most important thing. If you are going to approach with the new people, with the new culture, how will you introduce? That topic will help you to introduce. How will you introduce yourself and others? Means with others and your colleagues also, with your family and for unknown people. Asking, giving and refusing permission. This is the important topic for your professional life and personal life also. So permission, how permission, that is asking, giving and refusing. How will you ask for permission? How will you give permission? And how will you refuse? In there are some principles in English language which are really not so much harsh. It is so much smooth while speaking. What language should be used? That English should be used, but in principles, them some dialogues. How will you uh, approach the people? Describing daily routine, this is the important thing. While giving interview, you will be asked some question, that your hobbies, your daily routine, your timetable, it might have been asked. Yeah. So describing daily routine, so daily routine should be your time should be on in time or on time. So describing, that is a technique. How will you describe? Then and complaining and apologizing, this is one of the most important, that complaining and apologizing. In the future you are going to go for a job out of country, or in some multinational companies. If you want to complain something, if you want to give apologizing, if you might have committed a mistake, so how will you apologize? So it must not be rude, in a rude language. Then unit number 3, that is also important, interview techniques. It is a first step. You will get a good job if your personality and your gesture, your expressions while giving interview. So that is the interview techniques. In interview techniques, there is a first point, job application letter. It is a first step. How will you write a letter for a job? Likewise, we have seen in about importance of English, how to get a job, to new job. So this language will help you to get a new job. How to write application letter, how to apply for the job, how to apply for the post. Then second, resume writing. After job application, you might have observed that for you have to send a resume. Am I right? Your resume is there where your details, your personal details, your hobbies, your experience, your research papers, your objectives, life objective, aims, these all points should be in your resume writing. So the subject will give you idea how to write resume writing for job, for seminar or webinars. Am I right? So GDPI, the next point, GDPI. GDPI means group discussions and personal interviews. We have discussed that personal interview will be also there, but if you'll go for competitive exam, there is a most important thing, group discussion must be there in English. In English, the topic will be given and there will be group discussion. There will be some points, some negative, some positive points. So what exactly, how to approach, how to face for group discussion, what are the rules, what are the principles for group discussions and personal interviews. See, it might be on online, it might be on webinar. Then fourth, the important point, presentations. Presentations. So what is mean by presentations? The last year you will get a topic, you will get a project, and that project must be presented in front of your teachers, in front of the the observers. So what is exactly presentation? Presentation, the how to give presentation, how to start the presentation, how to explain presentation, the presentation, how it should be, how it should be effective, how it should be impressive for your multinational, maybe multinational companies or in front of interview committees. Yes, these all are the so much helpful for you in your professional world. Yeah, uh, because there is no use of mother tongue, there only use of English, which will help you to get a new job, to get some opportunities, to improve yourself. So this was the syllabus. Now we are going to see the evaluation pattern. Yeah, the subject English for marks means we have to learn for marks as well as for knowledge. The most important thing that knowledge must be gained. Okay, both things are important. The evaluation pattern is given here. This paper will be for 50 marks. 50 marks division and division in two, that is the first internal examination which will be conducted by the college, and the semester end examination for 35 marks that will be conducted by university SPPU Pune University. So these two patterns these two patterns so first pattern, practical examination for 15 marks which will be conducted by the college. So for 15 marks evaluation will be there. Practical examination for 5 marks. So what will be there for practical examination, as we have already discussed in above two topics, that is conversational skills and interview techniques. So what will be there? Group discussion, mock interviews, seminar, project presentation, role play, home assignment, library work, lecture notes, etc. can be considered. So these things can be in a practical examination for 5 marks. Then second, a mid semester test written for 10 marks, as well as the mid semester test will be there, the prescribed text, as we have learned about that is horizons, the multivalent context. So it was for 15 marks. Now semester examination, semester end examination, which will be conducted by the SPPU Pune University. It is for 35 marks, time 2 hours. So there will be 3 questions for 35 marks. First question, long answer question on unit number 1. So what is unit number 1? That is literature, where 1 is prose and 2 are poems. The question will be for 15 marks, anyone for 15 marks. Then question number 2, short notes on unit number 2. So what is unit number 2? That is a conversational skills. Conversational skills means how to apologize, how to give permission, how to ask permissions. So that will be there, and on that base short notes will be there for 10 marks, any two, write any two. Question number 3, short notes on unit number 3. Unit number 3 is interview techniques. There will be short notes, any two, for 10 marks. So it was the syllabus question pattern of English language and the importance of English language in future. So this was the syllabus question.